There's a starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks he'd blow our minds.
All right, let's kick it off with a roll call. Sacco.
If you listen very closely, you know it's true.
Tiger. Walker. Babyface.
Tiger.
And I'm Edward O'Hare, nickname to be determined. Welcome to WCBJ, the Comic Book Jones podcast. Coming to you from the back room of 2220 Forest Avenue, Staten Island, New York.
One of my favorite things about Ed's opening is how he always gets out of breath in the word podcast.
Yes.
He's so ramped up.
This isn't the back room. This is the front of the store. People walking by can see us and wave.
Yeah, last week when I was walking away, I don't know if Tiger told you, I sent him a text. Two guys were walking and they called you guys the Jedi Council.
No,
They just walked in, it was like, the fucking Jedi Council. They got beers, got microphones.
That's right.
Like the Jedi Council only had alcohol in the microphones. And that's what made him the fucking Jedi Council.
Ed, what beer do you think Yoda would drink?
Yoda. He's kind of a class. I think he's a Yingling guy.
Yingling?
Yeah, I
I
can
say the
see.
same thing.
I can see where Paps.
Yeah.
Just throw him down.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And we are joined tonight by another former co-worker of mine, an old friend, Miss Raisa Delgado Yee.
Hello, Raisa.
Hello. Woo!
Raisa and I used to work in the trenches of the Staples Copy Center together.
The trenches.
Yeah.
I was the right guard, she was the left tackle.
Is that the same one that Ron worked at?
Yes,
Okay,
yes, we
there you
both
go.
worked with Ron Neal. Ron's been on the show
Man.
before.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ron's an incredible guest. He's my favorite.
Ron's one of our favorite people in the world.
Absolutely.
Did Ron move yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
For those of you out there that'll miss the boy in his jeans,
Yes.
Ron will visit again.
Ron the Anchorman Jones.
Yes.
Has gone on to live in upstate New York.
Did you just give him that name?
No.
Yeah, that was the last time he was on. He was the
Yeah.
Anchorman. Man.
Oh, nice.
But I don't know if
I dig it.
I'm not gonna know anything that's going on in the world without him here.
I'm not going to know anything about iPods.
It's true.
Yes, exactly.
No idea what's going on in Staten Island Advance anymore. Nothing.
Or my car accidents or like down the block.
All my updates on my favorite sports teams that I root for rigorously, I will know nothing of any
Yeah.
longer.
Raisa, do you have any great stories about Ron?
No, he was just real chill to work with. He was cool.
Yeah.
And he didn't know a lot about the newspaper.
Oh, yeah.
He was a real...
I don't give you the news.
And the weather.
I didn't know
the
that
weather.
to
Love
read
that page.
So, what'd you do this week, Ed?
I read comics, I worked,
Yeah.
I wrote a lot.
It's a miserable life.
Yeah.
What'd you write?
Stuff I've been working on.
What are you working on?
Secretive.
Ooh,
Yeah.
what
No,
are you
why?
working on?
No.
We can tell them about the Sasquatch porn.
No, it's not Sasquatch porn.
Ed just wants to work out his feelings for big hairy men.
Okay.
He's getting Satan to film it.
Oh, okay. Dig it. That's all right. Hey, man, whatever you
No,
want.
I'm working a couple of projects. I don't like to talk about them until, something actually happens, which won't be fun.
So like Stephen Lamort,
So like
aka
someone
Satan, you
reads
don't like
it.
to talk about your
Yeah,
projects?
you know how many times I've pitched him stuff? That's not true. That's not true. He would get very angry with
Like
me if
balls?
I actually...
I saw you dropping Satan off at his parents' house.
Yes. And
he yelled out to me, Satan yelled out, "This never happened."
Really?
Oh yeah, because he thinks you've seen him so many times out of Staten Island since he's moved to California.
He said, "I live in California." I said, "Okay."
Oh, how long ago was this?
I don't know, a few days ago, last week.
Yeah, last Friday.
Weekend.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, ever since he came back on the podcast, he's like been in and out of the island.
Yeah.
I'm starting to really doubt that making
California's probably his
movies.
basement.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were shooting something on LaGuardia Airport that day. It was a fun day.
No,
Okay.
really?
That's cool.
So did he actually just change like the lights in his basement to like really bright halogen lamps and just calls it California?
Did you like film him and then film the plane to pretend that you were leaving and then just hopped in your
He's
car?
got like life-size cardboard cutouts of like Brooke Shields. You know.
Tom Hanks.
Yeah. Tom Hanks, the other guy from Bosom Buddies.
Julia Roberts.
I will say this.
Oh, my God.
David Schwimmer?
I will say this.
Bosom Buddies?
Satan is very good at building the mythos. When he tells a lie, he goes all the way.
No, you gotta. I mean, if you're gonna fucking tell a lie, you better fucking do it right.
And own it.
He's a filmmaker. How else does he get
Own your
stuff done?
bullshit, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's a filmmaker. How else is
Own
he
your
get things
bullshit.
pitched?
Huh?
That's how he's gonna get things pitched.
Well,
He's not
yeah.
gonna tell them the truth of what these movies are about.
No. I hardly ever tell the truth.
What?
You heard me.
Hence
So-
the name Socko. Boom.
Yeah. It's the opposite of Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, yeah, that was brilliant, babyface.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Drive. Get all
Moments that Tiger needs to be here. Just to look at you and go, yeah.
Yeah, Tiger's not here, folks. Obviously,
He's feeling a bit.
not obviously, but he could be just quiet for this long. Too.
Yeah, he's feeling under the weather.
Yeah, he's not feeling well. I had a little strep throat and a fever, and I think I passed it along to Tiger because Tiger doesn't, he likes to kiss on the mouth. Hello.
Yeah,
Very European.
yeah. He gave me his like big kiss on the cheek like I normally get, and then he told me he was sick.
Yeah.
So I guess this weekend's my turn.
Absolutely. That's
Awesome. Free comic book day. Here I
Tiger
come.
love,
blast.
But I've also heard that once you're sick,
it's like a 2-3 day
you're
window.
not contagious. You're sick when right before you're sick is when you're fucking.
It's like the 2-day window when it's building up in your system.
Right.
And then like if you wake up and your nose is clogged, you can wipe it on everybody. They're fine.
Sounds like
to a
menstrual
degree.
cycle.
Right.
Like a menstrual cycle. Did you ever like?
Is it okay to bang somebody without a condom who's full blown AIDS?
No.
No.
Wait. So there's a distinct level between a common cold and the HIV virus.
Well, no, I thought it had just to do with viruses. I mean,
When we have Magic Johnson on next week, he'll explain.
Yeah, there's also a difference between an infection and a virus and bacteria and all that jazz.
Right.
I'm not a doctor, so I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Ladies and gentlemen, TBD is not only white. He's not a doctor. So he's not a white doctor.
TBD is not
my dad's a lawyer, if that counts for
Is he really?
Yes.
That explains a lot.
He's a doctor of money.
He's a doctor of money.
Ooh.
What?
Babyface, that may be the deepest thing you've ever said on this podcast, sir. Thank you. No, that was
Doctor
good.
of money.
Yeah.
Is he a space lawyer?
Oh, that would be awesome.
He used to work for the army.
That's close enough.
Does anybody remember Unfrozen Caveman Lawyer on Saturday Night Live? Phil Hartman used to
Yes.
Flick is shaking his head. He knows. That's the fucking best.
Those are the things that make me miss Phil.
I'm
I
just
remember
a caveman.
Frankenstein the most.
The Geico caveman wishes they were that guy.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, absolutely.
There's one Phil Hartman line that keeps getting me every time I remember it, and it's something he says in Small Soldiers, and it's just like a really matter of fact.
Yeah.
World War II was my favorite.
Yeah, and I'm gonna thank Ed for killing the end of my story.
Oh yeah.
Very matter of factly, just makes the revelation. He's like, you know what?
We're putting up a satellite dish, so we're just gonna cut down this tree in your backyard.
But him and his wife are sitting there, and he just makes the revelation. He's just like, you know what? World War II was my favorite war, and just like sits like very, and then just sit like his wife's just like, okay.
I think I actually own that on DVD, and I don't know why.
When I was a kid, and I think I was 7 at the time, I was supposed to be brought to go see that. And then there wasn't in theaters, so we went to go see Halloween instead. That was the first time I saw a horror movie. Was in theaters.
Oh, it's not playing right now. Let's see Halloween.
Yeah, that was my friend's like when I was a kid. That was just his dad's like logic. Like
Which Halloween?
Halloween H2O, which is even better because they kill him like
Busta
7 times. Yeah, they kill him like 7 times in that film. They shoot him, and 10 seconds later he's back. They run him over with a car. He's not in between the tree and the car.
Yeah.
They cut his head off. The body is walking for a few moments without a head.
Yeah.
It lost all 7. Like watching it now, it's one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
It's like a documentary of Ronald Reagan's life.
To a degree. Yeah. He actually asked him to tear down the wall so he can get through, and it's just sounding like a bunch of mumbles.
Yeah.
So kind of like the same thing with Reagan.
Like the adult
Fire bad.
I would love like a 5 to 10 minute Halloween short or Friday the 13th short where it's just Jason or Michael like in the bathroom and their bathroom mishaps. They have like a bunch. They die. They come back. Slip in the shower.
Or like
drop the fucking hairdryer
or
in the
even
sink in the toilet.
Or even just like they're chasing someone through the woods and then they just stop. I gotta take a shit.
Brushing his teeth with a machete.
Exactly.
I would want them to be like the way they showed Kenny in South Park, that no one realizes that he keeps dying and coming back, but he knows he keeps dying and coming back, and it's getting really fucking annoying to no one's paying attention. And I would love if they just kept getting pissed, like, have you not realized you killed me like 30 fucking times, and you're still fucking afraid of me?
Yeah.
What, did you just burn me already?
And all he wanted was hugs.
Yeah, bullets only do so much. Why don't I just love me?
It's true.
That's all I wanted.
I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of documented proof of. I don't know. Is there any listener mail?
Viewer mails. Skyping with us.
Well, we do have viewers, so it's okay to say viewers now, right, Matt Flick?
Sure.
Hi, Matt.
Yes.
Matt says sure.
Hi.
Yeah.
All right, so let's jump into our listener emails.
People type those things.
Fuck Ken Cheeble.
Yes! You have new mail.
Boobs.
Thanks, babyface.
Ladies and gentlemen, this just in. Ken Schiebel is a Jew. He's a Jew.
For those of you who are actually wondering, Ed is white.
So any of you Jews out there listening,
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Babyface is also part Jew.
Yes,
Shabbat's not on
true.
Wednesday. It's on Friday.
What was that? Wait, what?
Okay, fine. Shabbos is on Friday night.
Wait. You guys are talking over each other again.
Babyface said Shabbat Shalom. I said Shabbat is on Friday. And he should know. He used to keep
Yes, I know. I did keep
Babyface is
cooking.
more of a Jew
Wait.
than I am.
So wait, can I ask you? So Shabbat is some sort of salutation that's reserved only for Friday?
It's for Shabbos.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's pretty fucking cool.
So it's
The
basically
Sabbath.
good Shabbos. Good Sabbath.
Friday night into Saturday night.
Yes.
We should have like a salutation just for Wednesdays.
Holla.
You know?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what that could possibly be.
Backwards hats.
Happy Hump Day.
glasses, we're all
Raisa, are you
like
suggesting
holla?
holla?
Holla. Holla
You
be
suggest-
today's word. Holla.
Whenever a customer
Holla.
walks in,
How about
let's just go
holla be thy name? Holla be thy name.
Do we know anyone named Holla?
I don't know.
Is there a Holla Jones?
There's a holla bread.
There's a challah bread.
It makes wonderful
French toast, yes.
Yeah.
It's very buttery.
That's also Jewish.
Holla?
Little yarmulkes on all the bumps.
All right, so to recap, Babyface part Jew, Sheeb the Heeb, obviously Jew, and Ed's white. Go on, Waffle.
So I think we've met our Hebrew quotient.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Waffle, what are you anyway? You're Canadian?
I'm half Canadian, a quarter German, a quarter French.
There you go, everyone. So, all you German, French, Canadian listeners,
But I'm not French Canadian.
they can identify with you if they wanted to.
Yes.
You could be their member of the podcast, the French Canadians.
I'm Irish German.
There you go. Very good.
Are we all just declaring what we are?
Well, I'm mostly Puerto Rican, but I'm mostly the other part is Polish. So I'm Polish and Puerto. I'm a Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican?
Yeah, I steal the hubcaps off my own car. But oh, hey, look out! Oh man, I'm a fantastic lover, and I don't know when to stop. Oh, hey, look, come on, it's coming out. Hey.
I guess it's my turn.
Woo, hey.
The years of practicing.
All right, Babyface, you're
Vietnamese, Italian, German, Polish.
What the fuck?
I wish that came up on the mic. She just yelled, "What the fuck?"
You've known me for years. You know this.
I never
Yeah.
knew.
Stop
He's
smoking
a
pot.
Wow.
That's why
I have a lot of whores.
I affectionately call Babyface Charlie Lipschitz.
Never heard that.
You were Vietnamese.
Vietnamese?
Vietnamese.
Vietnamese?
Can we, so,
Yes.
Can we what?
can we get on to the emails?
Yeah,
I guess?
email time.
Ready, Waffle? 1, 2, 3, go.
Email. So there's no like entrance. It's just I listened last week's podcast.
It's Unfrozen Caveman Lawyer. Who knew?
Here's a suggestion. Can you section off a part of the store for staff picks or unpopular books that you should be reading? So wait, keep 69 in your wangs, Grand Wizard Wang.
Wait,
Okay.
could you read that whole thing again,
Yes.
please? Exactly as it's written. If there's any punctuation, I'd
No.
love to know where it is.
I listened last week's podcast. Stop.
I listened to last week's podcast. Stop. Did this come in smoke signal?
No. Here's a suggestion.
Stop.
Stop.
Can you section off a part
No,
of
there's two U's.
Can you section off a part of the store for staff picks or unpopular books that you should be
You
reading?
know what's funny? Wait, hold on 1 second. We know who this is.
Yeah.
Raisa has no idea. She's going, oh, like he's some sort of special case. You know?
No. He's the Grand Wizard of the Cult of the Wang 69.
Like he's some sort of handicap that Tiger can hate.
He signed this email, keep 69 in your wangs. There's nothing special, like, fancy going on. Mark, he wants us to have a section for unpopular books?
No.
These suck!
No. What he's saying is he wants staff picks.
And staff hates.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Unpopular. When he means unpopular, he means things that aren't selling as
Or
well
things
as they
that
should
are
be.
in
So we should make a section for books that we don't like?
No.
No, books
For
that don't
stuff
sell.
that you
Don't
like.
yell at me!
For stuff that you like that doesn't sell well.
Ah, so
Okay,
a staff pick section.
Yeah.
The staff pick
Yeah.
section.
Yes.
But the stuff that people wouldn't necessarily know about.
But by just the law of, like, I know what my staff pick would be things that people weren't picking up as is.
Mm-hmm.
So by definition, the staff pick section would be an unpopular book section.
Can I ask you a question? How many words repeat in there?
2. There's you and the.
So was it that he dictated this to the ghost of Lou Gehrig?
Too soon. Is that because Tiger's not here?
What? Who's not here?
What?
Who?
That guy.
I don't know that guy.
Guy on your arm.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tiger's balls.
Mark, to keep it simple, we tried it when we opened. It just turns into a hassle. We've tried tags with our names around the store. It just,
I mean, look, I wouldn't mind
Tiger
revisiting
deals.
the staff pick thing, but
Yeah.
to be honest with you, there's so much shit that we think is groovy. It's just
Yeah.
better off coming
Asking
up to
us.
us and saying, "Hey, what do you dig?"
the
You
best
know?
thing to do to
Yeah,
any of us
right.
is, hey, I like this. I like book A. Give me a book B to read.
If you're somebody who is completely antisocial and does not like to speak to people, we are not the comic book store for you.
Well, like yesterday, someone asked if we had the second hardcover to Stuff the Legend. I said no, but if you want something similar, I gave them Joe the Barbarian, and they picked it up.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the things that you guys are amazing at is
See, you just did it too. RR. What the fuck is going on?
It's
Aardvark.
I commend you.
Tonight's episode features the ghost of Lou Gehrig.
I commend you guys on your ability to recommend things based on people's interests.
We do good things.
A lot of
That's why we
times,
give you Marvel.
when someone asks, "What should I be reading?" you'll ask, "What are you reading now?" Or just like, "What movies or TV shows do you like?" and find. And
But I have to say something, and I thank you very much. I appreciate that. I know we all appreciate that.
Yes.
But the truth of the matter is that that's what's supposed to happen at a comic book store.
Yeah.
And the problem is, people are way too used to it being the other fucking way. I mean, this is our job. It's what we do. We love this. We're passionate about this. Of course. What do we want to do? We want to fucking bullshit comics with you. You know, it's what's supposed to happen. You know, do you expect to go into a Hyundai dealership and drive out in a fucking Frigidaire? No. No, you don't. And if you do, that's incredible and I want to come. But, you know what I'm saying? It's what's supposed to fucking happen.
Also, just how simple your explanations of books are. I know this a lot with.
Well, we have meetings about that.
Yeah, with other geeks. You know, a lot of times, or I do this myself. If there's a book I really like, I'll try to describe it, and I'll just make it so complicated that whoever I'm trying to recommend it to just is wow.
I love it when like one of us just at the moment are stumped, just like I don't know, Waffle. How do you describe this book? Because I can't get it.
You see, but that's the beauty of it, man. Not for nothing. Like the way I see that shit is. With us, it's like a fucking band.
Yeah.
Like a really good band where somebody fucking may flub the fucking a riff, but, you know, the bass player fucking picks him up or whatever, and it's the same shit. No, it's not the same shit at all. But shut up, Kenny.
But just like All-Star Western, it's Jonah Hex being a badass. And there's not really much else you need to know to read that book.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the best books have the simplest explanations, and that's what loses people sometimes.
But you know what's you know what's funny though? Wait, going back to Jonah
Yeah.
Hex. Jonah Hex has been consistently one of the best DC books out. Period. And it's always been about Jonah Hex being a badass. But now the New 52 launches, and it's that he's all of a sudden in Gotham. Now people are like kind of interested in this book. But it's the same shit Jonah Hex has always fucking done.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so go back and check out the trades. You know? Cha-ching.
And Gray and Palmiotti, who are writing All-Star Western.
Graham?
Gray.
That's
Justin
very
Gray and Jimmy Palmiotti.
Oh, I thought you said Graham Palmiotti.
Cool.
Gray and
Cool.
they've been writing. They wrote a whole Jonah Hex series before All-Star Western.
Yep, they've been doing
Absolutely.
It
They've
was
been doing it for a long time.
Yep.
Absolutely.
That's the series he was talking about before.
Yeah.
We all saw Western.
I have a question though, which I'm not sure of. Has Ennis ever done Jonah Hex?
No.
No.
He should.
I've looked into it because I think it was right before New 52. I think you asked that question. It's just somebody asked about Preacher, and you were like, wait. Has he ever done this? And I think we can get that going. I don't know, not us personally, but I think the industry can do that. So all of us go to a con. This is everyone's job, every listener. Go to your next con near your area and pitch it at every company. I don't care if it's not DC. You want Ennis Jonah Hex.
Run now.
Run. Go.
Run. All right, so thank you very much for your mail, Wangmaster69.
Yes.
We appreciate it.
On to the next.
Oh, I'm sorry, Raisa, I burped. Excuse me, this is a lady present.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Just
You
say
can burn.
holla.
You're allowed to say.
Holla.
Burn all you want.
On to the next.
On to the next one.
Hello, Jones crew.
Oh,
Hello.
La la la.
It could be Spanish.
I'm filled with oil. I'm a first-time emailer.
Yes.
Recent listener.
Really?
About two-
first-time emailer, recent listener?
Yes. But the
it's a lady.
next sentence is going to tell us who it is. It also leads to being a lady.
Ooh.
About 2 weeks ago.
Yes, it's a lady.
No, but the sentence makes it seem like it is. It's not.
Oh.
I hate to say.
So it's a gay.
About 2 weeks ago, I was antiquing. Go ahead, make your jokes. In New Hope, PA.
I have no jokes.
Yeah.
It sounds pretty good.
You went buying old furniture and items.
Okay. Oh, I thought. She meant like the fucking powder.
No, that's
right.
funny because when this person brought this story up in the store, some other customer thought that they meant that they were in PA throwing antiquing. For all you out there who don't know, antiquing somebody would be either like taking a handful or like a paper bag of either flour or talcum powder and just hitting somebody in the face with it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's very
I
non.
want to do that now.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty look.
Yes.
And then they speak like tigers.
Watch out.
While in one of the stores, I noticed a stack of comics and decided to look through them. During this process, I came across a very fine, near-mint copy of X-Men 142, which I'm sure all of you know is the second part of Days of Future Past storyline. I bought the book for a whopping $8.
Whopping.
After I left the store, I looked at the book and found it was worth $230 to $275.
Wow.
This brings me to the question for you guys. What is the best steal or find you have ever had in your comic collecting career? Just trying to keep up with the Joneses. Mike Brancato.
That one.
P.S.
Oh.
At the end of the podcast, I'd like all of you to trade ass slaps for a job as always well done.
We do that already, Mike. But thank you.
Just not on camera.
Well, Mike, I'm pretty careful with how I grade the books. I do most of the grading, so you're probably looking at the high end of what the book is worth, and I doubt highly that it's worth that. Not to burst your bubble. So the book you purchased is probably, because I priced on the low end, it's probably actually worth maybe like $15. But you keep the fucking dream alive, motherfucker.
But babyface, what's the best deal you've gotten?
I don't know. I'm thinking.
Well,
Okay.
I'll be honest, I don't really know because I collect for story. So, I mean, I keep good care of my books. But I don't
you gotta
really
know.
track
There's
prices.
gotta been an issue you knew was worth a lot of money that you got for like super cheap.
Well, like,
Dude, I've seen you sitting here with our spiral-bound fucking
Yeah.
Overstreet and
well,
going shit.
that's more just other people.
Don't be a comic snob.
That's other people bringing me books and saying, "What is this?" Actually, Raisa
I
did
did
that.
that,
She
yeah.
she brought in a couple of Star Wars comics.
Usually, what I say is, "It's a comic." Very simple.
My best is the original Green Lantern Silver Age series, issues 79 and 80, I believe. I got off eBay. It paid pretty cheap, but the guy said they were fine. And at the moment, I didn't know that if it has the crease where they mail it to you, that it's still a fine. So I thought there was something wrong with them, because to me they were bent. So I actually gave the guy a negative review on eBay. Then he messaged me back saying, if you give me a positive review, I'll refund you. So I got them both for free, and they're both in like 4th and 5th issues in the Neil Adams run.
Wow.
That's pretty awesome.
Cool. So, for free.
I don't know.
So
All of a sudden, I became happy to have that.
So you
What about the 40% off the issue that you really needed that you got here
Yes.
because of your employee discount?
Yes, I got issue 76 here.
Yeah, that's right.
First Neil
Employees get
Adams.
40% off on books here, folks.
Yes, so Sacco's in the
Just
bag.
let that fucking cat out.
the best deal I've ever gotten.
Right?
The best deal I ever got was I bought the series of Ecstatics. It was 23 issues, 24, 1 to 24 for $9.
How much did you get
That's
Avengers
right.
number 1 for?
I got Avengers number 1 for $4.
That's right.
Yeah,
Where'd you buy that?
Comic Book Jones.
Holy smokes, folks!
But and not like Avengers number 1 like a Bendis or like New Avengers. Lee Kirby Avengers number 1.
Yes, the actual
with them
Avengers
going after
number
the Hulk on the
actually
cover.
didn't Rob Liefeld draw on Avengers number 1?
Yes, that was Heroes Reborn era.
He did Captain America.
He did the Captain America and other creators.
Rob Liefeld is a smarmy cracker, but he can sign here anytime.
Yes.
I've decided that for the rest of the podcast, I'm going to speak this way.
Dude!
Babyface interjects.
It's an amalgam of me and Tiger.
Thank you, Mike. I hope Sacco's breakthrough didn't like really screw you.
No, he's going to be like, I don't give a shit.
Keep on rocking the Deadpool.
But thanks for shopping here, Mike, and thanks for listening to the podcast. And how many episodes have you listened to?
Yeah, Mike, tell us when you come in. If you listen to all of them, you'll get a special treat.
No, yeah, well,
High
actually,
five.
Or a slap in the ass.
Well,
Yeah,
there's actually been discounts given at tailgates
if you
for
listen
people
to.
who have listened to, at least 10 episodes.
So, is everyone ready for the next email?
Do it, Doug.
Hey there, CBJ crew, and Porky Chop Jones. I mean TBD.
Oh my God, Porky Chop.
Oh, that's my high school nickname. Is Pork Chop.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
Just got caught up on the last 3 episodes. Some great stuff as always. So, first off, let me say good for you, Ed, with the insert of the fucking jerk off Jones Twitter address.
Oh yes, just quickly to
Did you
explain.
listen to that?
No, I haven't listened to the last week yet.
Yeah, Waffle. All right, so real quick, just to update Waffle
Yeah.
and Babyface, not that, because I know you loyal listeners listen to every episode or watch it on YouTube. What happened was we had Jerk Off Jones here, Derek Pinto, infamous for emailing us every week, usually afterwards, so that people have to finish their entire drink because of the WCBJ drinking game, and he kept pimping his Twitter address. And when Ed went in to edit the final episode, what did you put, Ed?
I replaced all of his Twitter handles with me calling him a fucking jerk off.
That's awesome. You actually spent time.
That's what you get. That's what you get for saying that it's boring when I talk on the podcast.
Big ups to TV.
You actually.
That's right.
Whoa.
Don't piss off the guy who edits the show.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay. It was hysterical, and frankly, I'm sure the listeners could care less about it. Secondly, stop it with the Cheesemonger Jones weekly emails, please.
Oh my God! Kicks in the nuts.
They're not funny in the least and take away from the show. Ooh, Derek.
Wow! Somebody not a fan of the jerk
His
off.
Friday's gonna be ruined.
Once in a while, fine. Every week, and it just gets very fucking annoying.
Whoa! Oh
Well, so a question for you all. Is there a villain whom you would like to see have their own feature film, and who would it be? I have one word. It has 4 letters.
Uh-huh.
Doom.
Ooh, that's actually very, very, very good. I
The
like
Chuck
that.
Dixon trade itself, where
Uh-huh.
Franklin Richard fucks with him.
Yeah.
Best standalone Doom story for a movie.
No, that's actually that's pretty strong. I would have to say Cousin Grandpa.
Ooh, yeah, actually,
Tales of Sound of Thrizzle.
with the Mark Twain, Einstein backup featurette.
No, I mean they could be in the movie.
That's true.
Yeah, but
Just flying a ship in the background at all times.
actually no, I'd have to say if I'm going to go with the Tales of Sound of Thrizzle theme, I'm going to have to say by Michael Kupperman. I'm going to have to say what is it again? I think it's.
Oh my God!
I'm trying to remember if it's Gangsters or Thieves and the trees they hide behind.
Thieves in the trees they hide.
Yes.
No, it's isn't it delinquents in the trees they hide behind?
Something like that.
Something
I can't remember.
ridiculous.
It's very fucking funny. If you don't read Tales of Sound of Thrizzle, you don't like comics. Don't fucking shop here anymore.
Still love the show and the shop. See you guys for
Tiger's not here.
the Iron Man 3 tailgate and Free Comic Book Day. Gene Grasso.
Hey, Gene.
Hi, Gene.
I like Gene.
Gene threw down.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Gene means business.
Gene's done with Jerk Off Jones. Probably hated last week's episode then.
wow.
Yeah, Gene, just drop us a quick line. Let us know if you loved or hated last week's episode because Derek was on it. Maybe we'll set something up where you and Derek can be on an episode together and TBD can host a point counterpoint.
I want Tiger to host that because he'd be even less interested.
I want Tiger to sit in the background and knit me a fucking sweater.
Yeah, just do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care.
I'm still thinking of an answer for that question. I'm looking around. I'm like,
Well,
Suicide Squad.
Deathstroke the Terminator could have his own movie.
That'd be pretty cool. I'm pretty sure. Wouldn't you want Parallax to be redeemed from the flying space shit that it was?
Space shit.
Did you watch the
You
Green
said
Lantern movie?
space shit.
It was
Yeah, no,
space
space shit.
shit.
Did you watch the Green Lantern movie?
I thought you meant to say space shit.
Oh, suck. Did you
No,
see?
I look like a fool.
Did
Boy,
you-
is there egg on my face.
Did you see the Green Lantern movie?
Huh?
Did you see Green Lantern?
Yeah.
That was a Green Lantern.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what Parallax looks like in the comics, no?
When he tries to take over Earth, it just looks like a giant wall of diarrhea.
It'd be really awesome if I could finish a fucking thought tonight.
Oh, a little waffle gets
Jesus Christ. Well, you have time because the next one's very short.
A Sinister movie would be cool though.
Yes. Well, that would.
Or a Joker movie, maybe.
I feel like the Joker would be too. It's almost. I don't want to say one-sided.
Did anyone
But
hear?
it's too. He's too transparent for by himself.
Did anyone here read Penguin, Pain and Prejudice?
That'd be pretty cool.
that'd be fucking great.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
That would be real. Actually, the fucking Namor, the Deep.
Mesmo.
Oh, yeah, that would be really good.
He was kind of like a dick.
Yeah.
Do you have any ideas? No?
Villains. No, really?
No, I only
There's
know,
no
like,
Star Trek. I know.
I would Q. I would
If
want
Q
somebody
had his own
He's
Q was the
awesome.
one
He's
guy-
kick ass. It's Q.
See, but I think Q would be better as like a Lifetime original. Where we see the softer side of Q. You know.
He just really likes to fuck around with a lot of people. I
Yeah.
like him. He's twisted. He's twisted. I like twisted.
Well, we have one more email, and it's not from Jerkoff Jones. Good for you, Gene.
Hasn't come in yet.
No, it hasn't come in yet. And hello, men. Short, sweet email. What's everyone's favorite comic this year? I'd have to say Guardians of the Galaxy is my number one. Well, I said short and sweet, so bye. Joseph Benedict.
Wait, so this
year, that started
2013.
Mine,
2013.
off the bat, I can tell you, even though it's been one issue, I'm just really excited to see where it goes. And this could be predictable, but the Abe Sapien series is probably my favorite thing going right now.
Yeah, I haven't read it yet, so I'm not sure.
There's so much Hellboy that goes on that follows each other, but outside that, it started this year.
Fuck, man, this year. I mean,
I'm trying to think of the
that's
ones.
really tough.
You know what, Nova?
For me this year, East of West or Sex.
I was just about to say East of West #1 was really cool, and the last issue of Justice League Dark. I think I talked about it on last week's episode.
Yeah, but that didn't start in 2013.
Well, no, he said
this new
year.
comic this year.
New comic. I thought he meant
like Guardians started this year.
2013.
Polarity.
I thought he meant issue. I'm sorry.
10 Grand was really cool. That came out today, the number one issue.
Yeah, by our buddy Ben Templesmith.
5 Weapons was pretty cool.
5 Weapons is cool.
5 Weapons was pretty cool. Malo's Blade was pretty awesome.
5 Ghosts.
Actually, yes.
Right?
Well, no, but Amala's Blade started in 2012
with the Zero Dark Horse Presents.
No. Actually,
Well, Dark Horse was in
the
DHP.
Zero came out, I think, in January.
Yeah, it was in DHP for the Zero. So if you want to get that particular,
Fuck, man. Hold on, give me a second.
yeah.
We're all looking
Talk
around.
amongst yourself.
Miss Fury was cool.
Miss Fury was
Number 2
really
just came
cool.
out
Did you read
today.
Black Bat yet?
I read some of it.
Okay,
I fell
whatever.
asleep during reading it.
It happens.
No, I was just so tired.
I understand that feeling. That was happening during all new
Did you
X-Men.
read The Movement, Ed?
Not yet. No.
Actually, you know what? Did Secret Avengers start this year?
No.
No.
It's just slow.
It's
It
up
just-
to 3.
yeah.
Oh, fuck, man.
Wait.
No, it didn't start this
definitely
year.
did. We're in May. We're in May already. Of course, it definitely started this year.
So I'm going to say...
All the Marvel Now titles started
I'm
this
gonna
year
say-
except Uncanny Avengers.
Yeah.
And all new X-Men.
Captain America then. Captain America 4.
Yeah,
Well,
so
no,
we got
Marvel
easy
now
pick.
started in October.
Okay, so some of them. A whole bunch of them, though, started in the last...
Uncanny started. Uncanny's out this year.
I'm going to have to go with Secret
Well-
Avengers. It's the only fucking thing I can think of.
Uncanny
in
X-Men.
2013 now.
Joe,
Uncanny
yeah,
X-Men.
good question, Joe. You literally like half stumped us because we just kind of rattled a bunch of good books off.
Thanos.
Because we can, yeah, Thanos. What is it?
Number 2 just came out
It's just
today.
Thanos Rising.
Well, what Joe proved is how much we fucking read.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of good shit, man.
Did Deathmatch start this year or at the end of last year?
I tell you what. All right, let's expound on his question. And 2012, 2013, favorite book, go Ed.
Batman #5.
No.
Series.
No. Series.
Like best
But that's pretty impressive that
Yeah.
you rattled off Batman #5. But
Yeah.
the series that
series. Then I would say Snyder's Batman.
that started in 2011.
Oh, it started.
12 to
Sorry.
13.
Just say.
12 to 13. All right, awful.
I'm trying to rack my brain. I think I gotta say Saga.
Saga.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, that's my choice.
I've never read a Vaughn series.
But wait, Saga had the hiatus. Did it start in 2012?
It started in 2012.
Yeah.
I've never read any of his stuff by issue, and it's beyond entertaining. Like
I'm down. Saga. For me, it's Saga or Dan the Unharmable.
Dude, I need that Dan trade so I can fucking finish the first arc because that was ridiculous.
Dan the Unharmable is fucking great. Who else is reading that? Anybody?
No, I don't think
Not
it-
up to date on it. No.
Yeah.
You read the first issue.
I read the first 3.
First 3, great, right?
Yeah,
Is
it's
it great?
ridiculous. Dan,
It's so original.
Dan the Unharmable.
Dave Lapham.
Yeah, Dave's ridiculous. Dan the Unharmable's on that list of books that I finally got to read, and I felt stupid that it took me so long. Same thing happened with Lock and Key. I read Lock and Key when Trade 5 came out, and I was like, what the fuck?
I mean, basically,
waiting for?
Waffle, when I beg you to
strain is
read
awesome.
No,
something,
I know.
just read
Yeah,
it.
I know. I don't ever fight. It's just like, okay, I gotta sit down.
Lapham's The Strain is pretty awesome.
The Strain was a really good novel, and he adapted it fantastically.
My picks for 2012 into 2013, Saga, Hawkeye, all new X-Men.
Take it.
Well, if I had to do a top 3, it would be Saga, Hellboy, and Hell, and it probably Thor.
Thor, yeah.
Yeah.
You love Thor.
Thor's retarded.
Thor's
God,
awesome.
best way
Thunder.
possible. And so good.
It's so awesome.
And Cap is a slight 4th.
There's so many good books that have come out since 2012.
We're in a new renaissance of comics, and it's a great thing.
Oh,
People are doing beautiful work now.
Yep.
More so than they did in the last 5 years. It's awesome.
Is that more else?
That's the last email.
Oh,
That's
refreshing. Maybe we got a Pinto on.
Now, let's move in, talk about our guest, and find out Raisa's secret origin.
Secret origin.
Alright, we're going to change this up a little bit. Usually the two questions we asked are how did you first start reading comics, and what were the events that brought you to Comic Book Jones? But since Star Trek Into Darkness is coming out in a few weeks, and that's the big reason I wanted to get Raisa on the show, because she's a huge Star Trek fan. So how did you first encounter Star Trek?
I was actually bored one night when I was very young, about 13. I was just changing channels and I came across an episode of Star Trek Next Generation, in syndication of course. And I saw this really weird guy with gold eyes.
Channel 11?
Yeah, no, 55.
55.
TV 55.
Okay.
Yeah. I remember. Yes. And I was watching it and I saw this guy with gold eyes and I was like, well, this guy looks interesting, but I was bored. So I changed channels again, went back because I was bored again.
Was it Lieutenant Commander Data?
It was.
Brent Spiner.
It was Brent Spiner. And ever since I saw him, I got glued to the TV and I started recording episodes. I even joined...
Wait.
Like,
Is it because of his acting prowess or because you thought he was cute?
it's because he was hot.
Oh, so you were hot
Yeah.
for an android?
Oh my God, yes. He's hot.
How do you feel about
Brent Spiner.
having a mustache?
I feel it. No, I can get rid of that though. I can get rid of that. So I joined like a they called it a sector. And I joined like a Star Trek club, and then I started getting into the comics and the movies and everything I didn't even know existed.
All right, so
Like
wait, can I just ask you a question?
Yeah.
So Next Generation was your introduction to Star
That
Trek?
was my intro.
So you knew nothing of the original series?
Nothing.
No TOS at all?
Nope.
Okay, wow. So how long did it take before you were like, you know what, let me see where this came from?
After watching about 2 seasons of The Next Generation, I started watching the original series.
Okay.
And then I got into the original. It was really cool. I started laughing. It was really funny to watch. And then I got into Deep Space Nine. Then of course Voyager, Enterprise.
Have you seen all the movies?
I have seen. I own every single movie.
Of course you do.
All right,
Oh,
so
yeah.
Picard versus,
Picard, it's Kirk.
yeah?
It's Kirk.
You're picking Kirk.
I'm picking Kirk. Who's not picking Kirk?
I picked Professor
I'm
X.
gonna pick Kirk.
It's funny, I've heard people break this down and saying, like, if they came across a random, like, gelatinous goo of an alien, Picard would, like, cuddle up next to it and try to philosophize with it and figure out what was going on. Kirk would just start shooting it.
No, or Kirk would try to fuck it.
Yeah, like he does everything else.
Yeah. I mean, I go for what I say more than shoot it. I think he's gonna, well, give me a moment to go and rap with this.
So, did the end of Star Trek Nemesis, was that the last one? Did that make you upset?
Yes, it broke my heart. It broke my heart. Yeah, spoiler.
Spoiler.
I didn't say it.
Spoiler, it was just, it hurt me.
I think it's safe to talk about the end of Nemesis.
Yeah, it's been out. Yeah.
All right, so
But he was replaced by B4.
So go on about your love of Star Trek.
Oh my God! I started going to like conventions. I was crazy. Like uniform wearing.
Yeah?
Like
Trekkie conventions.
Wait.
Trekker.
Trekkie conventions, I'm sorry.
Tracker.
Red, gold, or blue?
Gold.
Gold.
Wait, wait.
Gold represents. What does gold represent?
It's my baby's color, Lieutenant Commander.
That's all you need to know.
No, but wait, I'm curious. Next, I know what they represent in the original in the original series. What is it? Because that always confused me.
Okay.
Picard wears red.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Red shirts die in the original series.
I know. What happened was with Next
blue
Gen,
is science, red is engineering, or you're a soldier.
I thought yellow was engineering.
Yeah.
Yellow science.
Yellow is not
science.
engineering.
No, yellow.
It's
Jordan was yellow.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
But it's for
Basically,
science.
That's what
Blue is
I'm saying.
science, red is operations, so engineering, and gold is command.
And what was red? Just die?
Red was like operations.
Operations are engineering, security.
So now in the next generation,
they swapped red and gold because Patrick Stewart looked better in a red shirt.
Is that true?
He is
Yes.
sexy. He does.
Is that true? I'm asking Raisa.
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes, it's true.
All right.
Yeah, he would look terrible.
You know, that's actually a pretty
Yeah,
good
he
reason.
wouldn't look good.
I always said the first Star Trek character I've had a crush on was
Oh, don't
Chekhov?
tell me. Was it Deanna?
it was Uhura.
Oh, Uhura. Okay,
Uhura.
good. Okay,
I'm
represent.
a little
Uhura.
older.
All right.
You know,
All right.
not that I was around when the show originally
Hey,
aired.
the new one in the
Mind you.
movies is gorgeous.
But huh?
Oh,
She
yeah.
is
The new one in the
pretty.
movies is
Oh,
gorgeous.
she's incredible.
I think that was the last movie you went to see at midnight, no?
I always
Like
had a
the
thing
first-
for Gates McFadden.
Ah.
You did.
Oh yeah, I always thought Gates
Oh.
McFadden was crazy hot.
She is pretty.
And Marina Sirtis is alright.
She's a hoe. I don't like her.
Why?
I just don't like her. I just hate her.
Why?
I hate everything about her. Because she's hot and she's working on the same ship.
Oh,
with Brent.
wait. See,
You
this is
know,
a girl
I
thing.
hate her.
See, this is a girl thing.
Yeah, I've never looked at a character and been like, oh, he muscles are too big.
I hate Kirk because he's hot.
Well, I'm intimidated by Kirk.
Yeah. Well,
So,
you know, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Great movie, but I hate it because Johnny Depp's a good-looking man.
he's bald. I can't deal with
I
that.
would be kind of worried because if you're not Kirk's best friend and you're standing next to him, yeah, you know, there's a good chance you're not going to make it out of there
You're going to
alive.
get shot.
No, yeah, of course.
Even have
All right, so now, Next Gen was your intro.
Yeah.
Subsequent series, how do you feel about them?
I hated Voyager. Didn't like it.
Really?
It was boring.
I like Voyager.
You did? You liked Voyager?
I did Deep
Is
Space
that the one
Nine.
with 7 and 9?
Love Deep Space
See,
Nine.
to
Especially
me-
when the crossover, when O'Brien went over there, Worf went over there. I thought
Deep
it was
Space Nine, to me, was the best of the new series.
Awesome. It was.
It really was,
Way
man.
better than Voyager and Enterprise.
If you-
Well, I
if-
just thought they were different. Deep Space Nine, they had the whole war brewing with the Dominion and everything going on.
Yeah, Jim Hadar,
And
yeah.
Voyager, it was all about them struggling to get home. And
no, yeah.
Right.
Boring.
But still, I mean, if you had to, you know, pick a series that's tagged, for me, the new ones. And I'm sorry, I liked Enterprise.
You liked
I
Enterprise?
did.
Start back, it was great.
I liked the first series a lot, and the girl who was the Vulcan,
Oh, T'Pol?
T'Pol,
Jolene Blalock.
yeah.
great God Almighty.
Yeah, she was pretty.
I've only ever fully watched the original series and Enterprise, which is really weird. I've never really seen anything else that much in between.
Really?
Oh, you gotta watch
Really?
Next Generation.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
you're missing out.
All that's all I had on
Missing out.
VHS when I was a kid was.
But I'm gonna tell you,
original
the Waffle definitely Next Gen. Like I watch episodes
Gen,
now,
yeah.
it's dated.
Oh no, I
You
can
know,
give,
the effects
I can
and
deal with
shit.
that.
Yeah.
When I got back into Hitchhikers again, I went and made sure I found the old show, which is super like old school Doctor Who style, like BBC.
Oh,
Waffle was
Wonky.
talking about Hitchhiker.
Hitchhikers of the Galaxy.
I like the Zaphod in that better than the Zaphod from the movie.
Because that's the way Zaphod's supposed to be.
What the fuck is a Zaphod, baby?
Zaphod Beetlebrox.
President of the universe.
No idea.
Uh,
There you go. Cool.
What's that?
Really? You never saw the movie Hitchhikers? Read the books?
Uh-uh.
Okay.
Nope.
That question was more towards Babyface. Just,
No, but I'm just saying.
I feel like both of you would really enjoy the movie. The show is fantastic.
Oh, I would. I'm
The
sure I
books-
would.
The books have some of the best things ever. Like,
You know,
some of
I
my
just
favorite
have
books.
shit to do. I gotta
Oh,
pay
yeah.
taxes and
No.
make sure.
Pay taxes.
I got shit to do. Cover my face.
Now, Raisa, you, I know last year you had some kind of family trip to Florida.
Yes, I went to Florida and I actually went to the Star Trek Experience down
Oh,
there.
really?
Cool.
Yes.
Where's
and
that?
It's in Orlando, right on International Drive.
Okay.
And I went in there and
I love that she knows the end. It's right
Yes,
on International
right on
Drive.
International Drive,
It's
yes.
2378 International Drive. There's a Bob's Big Boy next door.
Yeah.
Where they have incredible grits.
What is it?
It was awesome. I went in. I thought they were just gonna have like little trinkets and stuff from the show, but they ended up having the original bridge set from the original series.
Oh, really?
It was there, like the captain's chair.
Was it made of cardboard like my
No,
toy
it was
when I was
not
a kid?
made of cardboard. No, it was awesome. It was like when you get onto it was like you're really on the bridge, the sounds, everything. I sat in the chair for 5.5 hours. The captain.
They didn't kick you out?
No, they did not kick me out. I kicked a lot of other people out.
Wait,
And it would be very hard to kick her out.
Wait, 5.5 hours in straight.
Sitting in Kirk's chair.
What did you do? Did you have a mantra?
My daughter was there, and I was like, "Baby, just press buttons and just pretend." And she
Yeah, they watch you for 5.5 hours.
But what about was
She
that?
walked around. She
Wait,
came
wait,
back.
wait.
You're still there? And
Hold
she
on,
walked around.
hold on. I need to understand how this works. So there wasn't like a line.
No.
There wasn't velvet ropes.
No.
And no, you
No.
just go and you sit in the fucking
I
chair.
went and sat in the chair. There were other people who wanted to sit in the chair, but I was in the chair.
Did they say?
But is it the it's the actual set.
It's the actual set with the chair.
Sako.
The chair, the original. Everything was there.
I find this as hard to believe as you do.
No, it's not. You
Dude,
gotta go.
Archie Bunker's chair is encased in glass in the Smithsonian Institution.
It's the chair.
And you're telling me that Kirk's chair you could sit in for 5.5 fucking hours?
Sat in it for 5 hours.
With your drooling child pressing sticky-fingered buttons?
Did you fart in the chair?
I would have. Because you fucking know Shatner farted in that chair.
Shatner probably did plenty in that chair.
Shatner fucking sat his naked ass in that chair after he banged Michelle Nichols.
That's what I'm talking about then.
That's right,
That's what I'm
cigarettes
talking about.
and
Yeah,
cigars.
I sat in that chair. And they also had the chair from the Klingon ship that got exploded in the movie Generations.
Oh,
when the Duras sisters got shot at.
That's so fucking
They had
cool.
that, and I was all up in that chair too. But not as long as I was in Kirk's chair. I had to be in Kirk's chair.
That's so fucking
It was
cool.
awesome.
So now was it like all worn?
No.
Of course
Well,
it
yeah, it's old.
afterwards.
There was like
See, that
scratches and.
Alright,
like,
see,
the
because
cup was
I
chipping.
would feel suspect about it if it
No.
wasn't a little beat up.
It was. There was some broken panels and some lights didn't light up. And the guy explained it to us how it was.
daughter destroyed those lights.
No, she's 13. She
The
was
guy
running
explained it
around.
for 5.5 hours.
Yeah, he
Or was
kept,
he like,
kept doing these tours, and he was like, "Oh, and there's that lady again," and he just kept walking around.
Excuse me, miss.
It was nice. I took a lot of pictures with a lot of other tourists because I didn't get up from the chair, so I'm in like a million pictures now.
Well, what? You were like, you can't sit here, but you can take a picture with me.
Yep, that was it. That was it. Yeah.
That's like people who have like their vacation was like, who's that woman?
They took a picture of me and they put it on the wall, and I am the second person to sit in that chair for the longest period of time.
Really?
The first person was this man. He sat in there for 9 hours.
I thought you were going to say the first person was William Shatner.
Sat there for years.
Yeah, for years and years.
You see, if you were a real trekker, you'd go and watch the entire original series again and count the minutes that Kirk is actually sitting in that chair and see if you sat in it longer than he sat in the entire original series.
Oh, that sounds good. I think I'm gonna do that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do that.
you should
'Cause I
do
think
it.
I beat him.
Do it and then shoot us an email and come back on the show.
Real?
Were you in costume?
No, I was not in costume. No. I didn't know it was there. I
It
was
would've
driving
been funny
down,
if you-
and all of a sudden, Star Trek, I pulled right over and went right in.
It would have been funny if you said, yes, I was in costume, but you were like a jack-o'-lantern.
No, I remember the first time you told me this story when we were helping customers, and just like you were just on vacation for some other thing, and then you ended up there on a lark, like you just driving down the road and you see Star Trek and you just pulled over. And
Literally, I almost caused a car accident.
6 hours later.
Exactly.
If I was Shatner, I would go to the exhibit once in the moon and just.
Was your child hungry?
No, my husband was in the parking lot, and I'm like, baby, I'll be right out. It's just like a little museum.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, he was so nice to me though, because I told him the captain's chair was in there. He saw like.
Your husband was over in Quark's set,
He
fucking
wanted to
getting drunk on
kill me.
Romulan
He wanted
Ale.
to kill me. He did.
Right, wasn't that the guy who
Nice.
owned the bar in,
Quark, yeah, on Deep Space Nine?
Yeah.
Quark and Rom. I
yeah,
actually
that's
met
what I'm saying,
Rom.
your husband was
I
over
met
there.
Rom.
I went to the Star Trek experience in Vegas and had buffalo wings in Quark's bar.
Did you really?
Love
Yeah.
on there.
Was it real set stuff?
Oh yeah, there was a guy.
They
in
let you
Ferengi-
eat buffalo wings on the
Oh,
set?
he was
This is
just
all
like a
bullshit.
Ferengi?
No, it used to be in Vegas. They had the Star Trek experience. It was like a little museum, and they had a
No, I remember.
theme park rides. No, but the big set there was Quark's bar, and they had people in Ferengi costumes running around.
Yeah. Were they coming off slightly? Was like the fucking spirit gum fucking lifting off their noses?
No, it was actually pretty cool.
I love that shit.
No, it was pretty solid makeup.
Yeah.
I would have loved to have gone there.
So now, what about comics? Star Trek comics. Do you read them?
Yes, I do. I read them, but I haven't read them as of late. But I do have some comics.
You got
Actually, I
them
have
on
about
the shelf
30
right
comics.
behind me.
I gotta go check those out. Eddie showed me those
Did
the
you
last
ever
time.
read any of the Starfleet Academy comics that Marvel
No,
put
I was
out?
into books. I read a lot of Starfleet Academy books.
The Starfleet Academy comics are really cool. Really cool.
I didn't know they still have Starfleet.
No, they don't have them anymore. You gotta dig.
Oh.
That manga they put out too was pretty cool.
Yeah,
They put
Star
out-
Trek manga that they put out was really
I think it was
cool.
Next Gen. Tokyo Pop put out like it was like a big like omnibus style. I think it was like maybe 250 pages. It was awesome. If you find it, it's probably not gonna be that expensive. It's pretty cool. Oh, there's plenty. Did you ever read the prequel to the last the Abrams Trek movie?
I gave her the prequel to the newest one.
Yeah, and Eddie's sharing his comics with me.
The
He lets
prequel to
me-
the
That's
last
awesome.
one.
Good
Yeah,
job.
he
But
shares with me.
Nero, the prequel to the first movie that Abrams did.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
I read it
It wasn't
after
really-
I saw
yeah.
the movie, and it clarifies so much shit.
Outside
it's
the fact,
amazing.
outside of the
it's like deleted scenes.
Yeah, outside of the questions it answered, it's such a beautiful standalone story. That's just on its own right. That you don't even need to know the movie exists. That you just read this.
Talking about a movie about a great villain.
Yes.
We may have it and you can purchase it instead of borrowing it from Ed. You know, I'll put you on the fucking podcast,
I'll be honest. I looked for the Nero book a couple days ago and I didn't see it on the shelf.
You didn't look hard enough.
Issue of the new series.
Ooh. You gotta find it.
The new ongoings are pretty cool too.
Yeah, it has.
Did you either of you guys read any of the Doctor Who or Legion crossovers?
No. I read some of the Doctor Who stuff.
How was that? Was it good?
That was good. I read I have the Legion crossover.
Is it cool?
That was the only Legion book I've read that I understood so far.
That's actually a very true statement. Because Sako can attest when New 52 started. I think your statement after number 1 was, this is a number 1 issue, and I feel like I needed to read 100 before it.
I have so many gripes with the new Legion because I totally had an idea to make it easy and fresh for the 52.
Why did you don't work for DC?
I know, but they got the same writer who ended the series right before, and he actually started where the last one ended. So I was like, oh, okay, you just ruined that series, and nobody knows what's going on.
Right now, this segment though is all about Raisa, guys.
I'm sorry.
This is Secret Origin.
It's by the way, I'm sorry.
So now, what are the events that brought you here?
Oh, Eddie. My friend Eddie. TBD, I think
There
that's what
you
it's called.
go.
TBD Pork Chop. Yeah, he was. We always talk about Star Trek every time we get together. Every time we work, we always talk about Star Trek. And you know, he's like the only person I could talk to. I don't really know anyone else I can talk to ever since I left the club.
Oh, I thought you meant like in life. I'm like,
No,
that's sad, because I
no,
noticed that you have a wedding band.
No, yeah, he's a Star Wars person.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No,
Oh, no. See, I never agreed with that shit.
Yeah, me.
You can enjoy both.
He
Chocolate
likes
vanilla, I love
both.
them both.
He likes both. I don't like Star Wars.
Wait, hold on one second. Late breaking news.
Late breaking news.
We just got a jerk off.
But it's too fucking long, Derek. Cut it down. We're not reading it.
We're not reading it?
We'll read it after. It's still her segment.
No, it's still her segment. We're not reading it right now.
I got cut.
I don't want to piss Gene off.
Yeah.
Come on, it's your story. Go for it.
Oh, well, that's it. You know, just got together with Eddie and all we talked about is Star Trek.
So now, how jazzed are you for the new film?
I am going nuts. I can't wait.
So that leads me to believe that you like the first of the relaunch?
Yes, I do.
Because I thought it was brilliant.
Yes, it was awesome. Yes. I like how it changed now. Everything's changed. Next Generation, Voyager, Deep Space Nine, everything has changed now.
Yeah.
So I hope that they remake all of it.
Well, but I want to ask you a question.
Sorry, go.
I'm sorry. I want to ask you a question. When I saw the movie, there's the whole opening sequence before they even have the opening credits. And I remember seeing that, and I don't know if I was
sitting next to me. Yeah.
I was sitting next to Waffle in the movie theater, and I elbowed him like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah.
Like
we were both like jaw gaped, just like
fucking like the rest of the movie has, and then you know what's his face came in as McCoy, and who to me like is channeling the Forrest Gump.
Yes.
Carl
Yes.
He is McCoy.
He was meant to play. Yes, he was
perfect. I mean, I love the whole fucking.
My favorite thing that Abrams did, and it's the simplest thing any story writer can do when remaking something, is he put in one sentence in that movie where old Spock simply says, I've altered the timeline coming back. Nothing will ever be the same. And then J.J. Abrams fixed himself for every fucking movie.
And that's the cool. There's one scene on the bridge where everyone's just talking, and I'm sure the people who had never seen Star Trek before are just like, oh, what are they talking about? But all the fanboys are like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
They move into another direction.
Yep.
Awesome.
When I saw that, I think I looked at Sokka and was like, that's perfect.
Yeah.
It's like, that just won this movie.
Yeah, no, perfect explanation for why they can...
And that's why I'd be excited to see every single iteration could be done in a different way.
And
as like one, as a short or something.
But that's my thing. Will they go that
far?
No,
I don't think so.
I wish they would.
Well, the movies might not be able to, but the comic series right now is taking original series episodes and doing them with the current cast.
See, but you know
but
what?
they changing it up.
But it would be really cool if they took a note from the way Dark Horse has handled the Star Wars timeline, where they have the different symbols for the New Republic era, blah blah blah. And if they just had a symbol for, this is after the events of, the J.J. Abrams film, the timeline has changed.
That'd be cool.
And, that'd be great.
Yeah.
But question that I have for you is, in talking to other people in the Trekker community, I mean, you keep in touch with people?
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
No, Eddie's my only Trek friend.
But I mean, like after the first new film, do you go on, you go on different like chat sites at all or anything?
Yeah, I checked out different websites. I even tried looking up my old ship that I used to be a part of. But
Wait, what was the ship you were a part of?
I was on a part of the USS Sarek SCC 72075.
Look at that. That's pretty fucking good.
Oh yeah, so I was. For 3 years. It was awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What happened?
There's a big fight ever since that thing with the changelings and the Jem'Hadar. A couple of people on the ship were undercover changelings, and they kind of broke up the whole chapter. That war messed everything up, and now they're 2 different ships now. And now some of my friends from one ship said if I go back and talk to them or join their ship, I can't talk to my other friends on the other ship. And I'm like, come on, people, grow up. Let's just talk Trek.
Trekker drama.
Drama. So I can't talk to none of my friends, so I don't want to
So
hurt
fucking
anyone's
find a new
feelings,
ship.
so That's what I'm going to have to do. I'm
New York Trek Journal.
Wait. Hold on a second,
There's
Raisa.
drama.
Raisa. Start a ship here, Comic Book Jones.
Ooh, is that a chapter?
We do not have a lack of Trekkies.
You'll find him. Mitch Maglio shops here, who wrote the first and original Star Trek trivia book.
Oh, he did?
Yes, he's here week after week. He wrote the first
He's
and
here around
original one.
5:30 every Wednesday.
Absolutely.
Oh, I missed him today.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, I mean, as far as starting a Trekker community based here at Comic Book Jones, go for it.
That'd be
You have my blessing.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
That's all
Eddie,
you
look
need.
at that.
Yeah,
We're going to start a chapter, Eddie?
All right.
And
Oh,
he
let's
has
do
a red
this.
shirt on. Poor Eddie.
Oh.
I have a maroon shirt on.
We're going to keep you. We're going to keep you anyway.
But yeah, no.
Me and Babyface both just checked that color of our shirts, even though we both know we own 90% black shirts.
You guys are Borg.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's fine.
the board.
That's cool.
All right, very good.
That'd be awesome.
Is this your first time here?
This is my first time here.
No, she was here once before.
Well, I'm on the show. But yeah, I've been here once before.
Yeah.
Okay.
This place is cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, oh my God. It's
Thank
really
you for
nice
coming on the show.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Oh man, is it time for this essay that fucking jerk off wrote?
No, I think it's time for us to move into a DC read tomorrow.
I prefer that.
I got some quick news. Quick movie news.
I can see.
And Babyface with the news update.
Bottle caps spin very well.
That was Babyface with the news update.
It's official for Avengers 2. Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch are going to be in it.
Oh. Awesome.
And
next news item.
First pictures of Falcon have showed up. Well, not pictures. First notice of the Falcon in costume on set for Cat 2.
Who's playing the Falcon?
I can't remember.
Who's playing Quicksilver?
Oh, I don't know.
No, they just announced that they were
For Falcon,
characters.
I forget his name, but he was in the Hurt Locker.
All right.
Wait a minute.
Okay. So who would you like to see play Falcon?
But
The guy who's playing him seems good.
Okay.
Yeah, no, the picture, I can't remember his name off the top of my head when I saw his like IMDb.
I say they dig up Sherman Helmsley. Okay. Who would you like to see play Quicksilver? Babyface.
Good question. I'll think about it.
Waffle.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal. TBD.
Who's Quicksilver?
Get out of here!
The non-time travel. I can't really fucking say that anymore.
You're all wrong. I say the voluptuous and still very aged and exciting Suzanne Summers, who plays Scarlet Witch. Babyface.
Suzanne Summers as well.
Interesting.
No. For that, you gotta go Joyce DeWitt.
Joyce DeWitt. Yes, Janet. Very good. Joyce DeWitt, Janet.
That's the only Three's Company reference I can make.
There you go. Okay, I think
I was gonna say Benicio del Toro.
Benicio del Toro. I like that very fucking much. That's actually
for real.
fucking good, man.
Watch out! I got this chaos magic.
Oh,
That's the worst Benicio del Toro impression you'll ever hear in your life.
I was gonna say Eminem.
Oh man! I want Eminem as Dr. Doom.
Next news item.
That's it.
Didn't Dark Horse? You wanted to
Dark Horse amongst other people announced a shitload of books coming out this year at C2E2.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what is C2E2 again? It's
Chicago Comic and Entertainment Expo.
There we go. I can remember the first C. I know it was Comic Entertainment Expo. I don't remember where it was.
I have some news.
Yes.
By the time this podcast will finally see the airwaves, I may have a new niece and nephew from my brother Marty and my sister-in-law Patty. So
That's true.
that's pretty exciting. Next news item.
I have pants on.
Ah!
Oh, that's good to know.
And this DC read a Marvel.
Ooh, what you read?
So Captain Marvel zapped him right between the eyes.
I read Iron Man #9. Cool.
Have you read Iron Man #1?
No. I've read 1 through 8.
Okay.
And this is, I think it's fitting that I read this since it came out 2 days before the Iron Man movie. Iron Man 3. And I'll be honest with you, I was a little disappointed in this one.
That's what I think every day when I see you.
Oh.
The design for the character is kind of weird, and if you look, the front cover is hysterical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says it's the origin of Iron Man.
Secret origin.
It's a baby in a diaper, shirtless, no pants. Oh my god,
You got
that's
cute
hot.
socks.
Sorry, what?
Iron Man colored socks.
Yeah.
With an Iron Man helmet on. I
Mark
don't know how
one
that
of it.
baby's holding up that helmet on its head.
Mm-hmm.
Comic book art.
So
I'm figuring that maybe he's got a very large fontanelle.
and
Ladies and gentlemen, the fontanelle is the soft spot on the child's head.
what I was gonna, and Iron
wanna
Man
take a second to get back to your
was
track?
no, it was written by Kieran Gillen, art by Dale Eaglesham,
Kieran, please.
colors by Guru FX.
You always have a problem, it seems, when you say Guru FX. Like you can't say it for like without.
Yeah.
That's the first time I.
No, that's not the first time.
Oh really?
But yeah.
Bite.
Oh wow.
You know what's terrible when the guy who reads a lot of Marvel remembers the Marvel books you read.
Yeah, body slam each other.
But it says it's going to be an origin tale, and it's really not.
What's the secret origin?
Yeah, secret origin.
Of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Did you
But
like-
it's Iron Man in space, and it says it's not a Guardian story, but it's really kind of what happens when he's not with the Guardians of the Galaxy, and he's walking around with a couple of different characters. He's trying to hunt down this serial killer, and this issue wasn't as exciting as I thought it was going to be. The art's really cool.
It's funny because I didn't read the issue and you turn a page and there's a certain character that showed up that I actually just gasped at. And I was really excited to see him showed up.
And that character was the most interesting thing in the book.
Yes, well he's one of the most interesting Marvel characters ever
Now I'm
made.
excited to read.
He doesn't get,
Yeah.
he never gets touched.
But
By
something about
boys.
the design of his costume.
Well, I guess Abe Sapien shows up in Iron Man.
No, it's his Guardian suit. He's going after the Phoenix.
Okay.
That, to give you a little backstory, not that it's supposed to make it any better, but he's designed a suit for like more space travel because he's going after the Phoenix, which is his fault that it kind of like exploded into multiple pieces and ran away.
Okay.
Which should be kind of explained on the front page, and if it's not, that Kieran didn't believe it.
But the villain in the piece, I didn't really think was as interesting, and
Spoiler alert: the villain sock, the guy who gasped at, was Death's Head.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's it. Wow. That's just so you know, Ed, he was originated in the Marvel UK line in the late '80s. So he's a completely original United Kingdom character. Is it still in the United Kingdom?
He's also one of Waffle's favorite bands.
What?
So did he fight Captain Britain?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
There's been a couple
Wolverine.
engagements. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been in and out of a lot of cosmic stuff.
Captain.
Yeah, he's fought Cap a couple times. He's like, I don't want to say generic is a bad way, but he's like the go-to for a while, for like 10 years, was the go-to like robot-looking dude. It's the best way to describe
Yeah.
him. He's big horns. He just looks like a big angry.
I always thought he was like Deathlock but I don't know. No, he's not really. Sorry.
I see a lot of
He's like a bull death
I
walk.
see some similarities in character, like a Lobo
Yes.
kind of guy.
A Lobo who speaks very eloquently when written by certain people.
Yeah.
Because my favorite Death Heads is when he's written by very eloquent.
Yeah.
Yes. Sounds like a British man. So.
And actually, I know it's by the counter. Someone wants to grab it, but I did type up a list of the Marvel issues that I've read and put them
yes.
into order.
Yes, I'm very interested in this.
I had some observations about it.
Give me
Someone put a stop to
And I
this.
like the paper stock that you use. It's very thick.
Oh,
But it's
yeah.
not quite card stock.
No, it's
Where
not.
is it?
Well, actually,
Premium paper?
let's see if Raisa can tell.
It's beautiful.
This is not premium paper. What is this?
Oh man.
Wait.
Oh, it's funny because I got it done at a Staples and I just
You
asked for a
did?
color for I just asked for a black and white and that's what they gave me.
This is premium paper, but I don't know the stock number. It could be 110 or 67.
No, it's not that high. It's like a 20.
Yeah,
It's
look
like
at
a
this.
28
Feel
or
this.
32.
Ladies and gentlemen, this
No, but
is
look
the
at the
best
brightness
discussion
level.
you ever hear in the podcast.
Staples talk, right?
Paper
Copy
corner.
center.
It's,
Yeah,
it's,
paper.
It's definitely got like a.
It's really bright. I like it.
Oh yeah, it's
New
it's,
segment. What paper does Ed use?
To wipe his
It has the
ass.
best
I wish I can have a
paper.
Dwight Schrute quote here, but I can't.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good. We're very soft spoken right
Yeah,
there.
you are very soft-spoken, Kenny.
But I will say at least the top 5 right now so far. Number 1 is Journey into Mystery, number 646.
Yes, I know that you enjoyed that very much.
Yes.
You
Number
like
2.
that sexy sip.
Number 2 is X Factor, number 246.
Speaking of X Factor, they announced that it's ending in September.
Ooh.
Heartbreaking.
Number 3 was Hawkeye, number 1.
Woo!
Number 4 was Daredevil, End of Days, number 5. And number 5 was Thor, God of Thunder, number 1. And the bottom 5 are Dark Avengers, number 186. Captain Marvel, number 10. Savage Wolverine, number 1. Wolverine Max, number 5. And one that I did read for the show, but we didn't actually review, which was Punisher Nightmare, number 1.
And why was that?
Evan.
Dork. Yeah.
We did
Dork.
Yes.
The Dork and Hurricane.
The Evan Dork. Yes.
Okay, so you don't like Wolverine.
Who are you? I don't recognize.
Well, and I don't like
Who's
Iron
this
Man.
man?
Because looking at this, I would probably rank this towards the lower ends. I'm gonna put it now. It's the new number 23, which goes
Ooh.
between Captain Marvel 10 and Savage Wolverine 1.
Okay, so you just don't like Wolverine.
Okay.
Unrelatable to any DC characters.
What?
Wolverine.
No, I the character's cool. I just the books that you've given me to read, I wasn't that impressed with.
Whatever.
Whatever, yeah, exactly. Fuck yourself.
Damn, right?
Now make your DC list of your favorites of the 50.
No, let's not do that.
No, because that would go on forever.
Yeah. It'll be a list of 52.
Well, $60.
And that's about 6 minutes.
He's not reading it, it's just for himself. So he'd be like, oh, I don't like this book.
So Babyface telling you what to do in your private life.
Wow. Someone needs to tell me something. And all right.
Yeah.
Do we have to read this now?
Yeah,
Yeah, we
I
got
think it's time to read Jerk Off Jones'
I think
email.
this could be like a segment on its own when he does send one like week after week.
Yeah.
Collectively,
Yeah.
sorry, Gene.
Sorry, Gene.
And anyone who agrees with Gene.
Yes, but this is the jerk off email. Is everyone ready? Let's cut to the chase. As listeners of the CBJ podcast, you were all victims of a robbery last week. Your so-called host tore away from you a part of the show that never should have been stolen. He is a thief, and I, for one, was insulted by the act of cowardice he so strongly portrayed. For his actions, I apologize. The wrongdoings did not stop there. The website with the post-mortem pic, he, like the childish bully he is, thought it would be funny to put a little color blob covering my face.
Really?
Yeah, it did.
As the voice of your listeners.
Ooh, well, actually,
He's up there. He's up there.
But I'm very excited for him to listen to this week's podcast.
Yeah.
And hear exactly how much of a voice he is.
Because to me, Gene Grasso is the voice of the listener.
Well, I mean, Gene Grasso, has been listening since day one. Not to say that Derek Pinto.
He was the second.
Derek was on episode 2.
Yeah.
But,
He was sick of it from the get-go then, Gene. Oof.
but he's a glory hound.
Yes.
He is.
Yes.
Gene Grasso is not a glory hound. Until we put them in a televised fucking death match together. Then we'll see.
As a voice of you listeners, I will not stand by and watch this uncanny act of nonsensical decadence stroll around our favorite comic book retailer.
He should have written this in German and had on a fucking Hitler mustache.
Yeah.
Und it's a wonderful to go to WCBJ!
My lawyer has been notified. And so will Mr. O'Hare in the coming week. Because of this undeniably foolish acts, there will be no question until you, the people, receive an apology. Thank you and have a nice day.
I actually, if you'll notice, in the blog post, I did apologize, and I said that I put a link to Derek's Twitter page, but when you click that page, it's really the Comic Book Jones Twitter.
So after your apology right there, okay, I'm only joking. I thought it was hilarious what Ed did. He knows I'm joking, and I know he's joking. Aww.
Hugs!
The real reason I'm not asking questions is because it took me 30 minutes to type that last part because my newly acquired broken finger, thanks to the heroics displayed on Sunday's Tiger Sox game.
You took a fucking line drive to the hand, asshole!
Oh, did they win?
No!
Unfortunately, it was all for nothing. We lost both games on Sunday, but more importantly, we may have lost a few players. As starting pitcher, I will miss at least the next 3 to 6 weeks due to said finger injury.
Well, because your fucking record is awesome.
Yeah. We may have also lost our first baseman with a groin injury.
Oh,
well, stop taking on the dates.
Alright, well, it looks like I'm gonna have to fucking play then.
Shortstop and third baseman have been having arm problems. Jesus fucking Christ, Derek. And he tells us we can't help find customers for the team, or we can't.
Exactly.
We fucking physically fit people here.
We got people.
After Saturday's practice, I will be more aware of where everybody stands for this week's game. This week's game starts at 11:15 at Wagner College. Hopefully, I'll see you there. Hopefully, he'll be pitching a
That's
shutout.
Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday.
At 11:15 at Wagner College.
11:15 a.m.
Yeah. Right. Under the lights.
I love you all. Looking forward to the Iron Man tailgate party as well as for Comic Book Day. Love you all. Talk to you soon. Be safe. Jerk up Jones.
Love you all.
Thanks again for having me last week. It was truly a pleasure. Sent from my iPhone.
Alright, so no questions for us?
No, he just made me want to fucking read stuff for 3-4 minutes.
Okay. Alright, great.
Wow.
I hope you enjoyed that even more than you've enjoyed every other Gene.
I love Derek. I do.
I love Derek very much.
He's slipping.
Yeah.
No questions.
Well, there's no like David face. You gonna fuck your mom or a goat?
Yeah, I mean, that's what everybody wants to hear.
Me and Waffle were even there last week.
Yeah,
Except for Gene.
So some
Right.
reason I don't think it's fair to put other people's family members in FMKs.
Why?
I just don't think it's fair.
How's it? Is it physically hurting them? Are they physically getting fucked, married, or killed?
No, it's just I don't think it's interesting.
Matt is still alive.
I have made
I don't think it's interesting.
You killed Matt.
But,
Matt's still
but alas,
alive.
we still get new listeners in Poland this week. So I don't think it's interesting. But
I make up made-up wars between countries in my head. It doesn't mean other people wouldn't like it. FMKs make no sense.
Look, man, if you had it your way, this entire podcast would be called the DC Reads Marvel. All right,
That's not true.
Nice.
It would be the DC show.
Okay, question for you. Me and Waffle and Sokka were talking about before. What does Shazam stand for? Because I can't remember the S and one of the A's.
Shaquille O'Neal, Antoine Lewis, Louis O'Donnell.
Perfect.
No, it's the wisdom of Solomon, the strength of Hercules, the stamina of Atlas, the power of Zeus.
So that's TSTHTWH.
The courage of Achilles and the speed of Mercury.
So his name is Tlafratwi?
It's the gods, not the powers.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So, all right. Is it time for a Socko topic yet?
Yes.
Sure.
All right, so my topic this week is, in talking to friends of mine who are from the UK, the English persuasion, the word cunt. Cunt is actually used as a term of endearment to very close friends.
Oh, you little cunning.
Really?
You know, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, you group of cunts.
No, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've been referred to as me cunt Socko.
Yep.
But here, all right, perfect example. Me and Ben McCool, comic book writer, we're out drinking at a bar, watching a Steelers game over the winter, and something happened. He's a huge Steelers fan, and he yelled out, "You vicious fucking cunt!" And the entire bar, packed with grown-ups, everybody fucking stops, and like, I'm gonna say no joke, 70% of the bar like looks his way, like, you just said cunt, and he like literally had to apologize for like saying something he's been saying
His whole life.
his whole life. What can I mean? And I'm glad that the RZA is here right now because I want to ask the RZA, what's so offensive about cunt?
Well, you're basically being called like a pussy. That's what
But I've called men
But
to
what
their
if-
face
what
a
if-
walking vagina. And cunt still holds more of a punch.
Yeah, cunt just has a lot of power behind it. Like,
Why?
you hear cunt and I have no idea. It's always been that way.
No, I mean,
like,
especially
cunt is like the
to
ultimate
women.
word. Like if you can call a girl a bitch, a skank, you can say anything. You call a girl a cunt, it's on.
What?
It is on.
No, but I'm saying you can call you can say pussy, you can say
Yeah.
fucking twat, whatever.
That's like
you
the
know.
go-to word. It's like that's the word that it pops off.
It might also just be the way Americans say it. You have that hard T sound.
Yeah, but no, you listen. Yeah, but there's the hard T with the English folk as well,
Yeah,
and the Irish, and you know. I don't know.
It's defined in the Oxford English Dictionary and Merriam-Webster as usually disparaging and obscene as to a woman.
Okay.
So it's defined as a bad thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
No particular. So it makes sense why people are offended, but at the same time,
Yeah, but if you look up any four-letter word, you're going to see the same thing. That it's disparaging. You know, whatever. You know,
an offensive way to refer to women. But I call men cunts. Like I don't
look up dick.
Well, if I've looked up Dick and it just tells me why it's short for Robert and stuff. I like.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Richard, I'm sorry.
But I don't know. I think cunt is very dynamic.
Yeah.
And it's sad that we can't use it.
Yeah.
I mean, you can say dick. You can that guy's a dick. This guy, you know. But I mean, like if you say like, oh, fucking girl's a fucking cunt. Girls that don't know her are like, well, what the hell did she do to you?
That's the worst thing you could say.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, there's so much behind it. Everyone's built up this thing.
There's
You
like
say the word cunt.
There's a Q&A thing. Somebody asked, like, I've never understood this. Pretty much what Sabu just did, almost verbatim. Like, explain, like, overseas, yada, yada, yada. First answer is, I don't know. Do you get offended when someone calls you a dick? Doesn't really mean much to me.
No.
Then the next one is, well, it's obviously very degrading, I think.
Why?
With no other fucking
Penis.
answer. Every time I've ever heard somebody to say that it's offensive, it's kind of just because.
Yeah.
Why is fuck bad? Because it's bad.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's the type of thing that's just hand down from
generation to generation.
These are the curse
I
words.
feel like
In America,
Cunt is a word.
I-
word.
in America.
In America.
But I also think it's more how you use it too. Like, you ever see Glengarry Glen Ross?
Whoa.
All right, there's this basically Al Pacino goes off on this whole tirade, but it starts very slow, and all he does is look Kevin Spacey dead in the eyes and say, "You stupid fucking cunt."
Right.
And as soon as he does that, the whole room stops dead. And I think it's more just when people tend to say that. They
All right,
have
so but look, rebuttal.
I didn't know that it meant something.
Ben was talking to a player on a screen that couldn't even fucking hear him.
And he
stopped. The majority of a bar in the fucking East Village of Manhattan. Like, what?
So if he yelled at you fucking asshole, you haven't done anything.
No!
You stupid
dick!
People who stared at him were doing that all day long. This asshole, this fucking jerk off, this... No problem. You say cunt. Whoa. I don't get it. I don't get it.
That's just how it is, yeah.
No, I don't understand it either.
Okay, so...
You know what? I'd like to hear the listeners' thoughts.
What?
I'd like to hear the listeners' thoughts on this taco.
Every woman agrees too. It's true. It's like no,
Yes,
like
I
No, I've met a few women who could give a shit, call me a cunt,
Yeah.
call me whatever.
And then every time
I know a lot of
I-
women who think that it's very sexy to be called that during
Yeah,
sex.
and I've asked too. Any girl I've ever like angrily, like or jokingly said it, like you stupid cunt, like and why did that just offend you? Like in me, like trying to figure it out. Why did this offend you? It's just a bad word.
Just the word.
And that's
Just the
literally what
word.
it's always going to come down to. Is it's the word.
I think
Yeah,
a
it's
cum
fine.
guzzler is worse.
Like yeah, cum dumpster.
Oh yeah, that sounds fucking
If
horrible.
I call
That's
a cum
bad.
dumpster and a
That's
cunt, I think cum dumpster is a lot worse. Cum guzzler. You can add things that come worse. But I feel like
to me, whore is worse than cunt.
I feel like South Park
Really? I
explained
think
it
cunt is
best.
worse than whore.
Because what you're calling them, you.
A cunt is a fucking pussy.
Yeah.
That's what a cunt is.
Or just
Just a human
Whore
body.
means that you get paid for sex.
You have babies for this.
It's a beautiful thing. There's nothing more beautiful than the cunt. Oh, the pudding pop.
It's something desirable to men and women.
And when
It's
Some
not even
women.
a pretty word. It's a horrible word.
So say it
So
softly.
Oh, say it softly. Oh, wow. That just totally changed my
I
mind.
mean, not a word for nothing.
Hey.
We all love our private parts. I'm sorry, because when you're fucking knee dip. When you're knee dip. When you're knee deep in like a lovemaking session and you're fucking getting into it and you're talking about your fucking, suck my
You mean
cock.
cat consuming?
Fucking or. But you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, we've all done it. Anybody's ever had fucking sex in their life has gotten dirty with a partner at some point, and you talk about your male or female member. You like what you got, because that fucking brings you pleasure. So what's the fucking problem with just another word for it? I don't get it. Matt Flick. Why? I just shrugged his shoulder. I don't know. Well, I guess that's the end of my Sacco topic for this week.
You guys
That's
let
a
us
good
know.
topic.
That was a
And,
great
and,
topic.
and
topic,
the other thing
right?
that I'm curious about is who remembers the Summit Bar?
The Summit one?
I'm not asking you, because you're all young. I'm asking who's listening.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Commercials.
Commercials. If you ever find yourself in the tri-state area, give us a visit. Every Wednesday, everything in the store is 10% off. And all the #1 issues and first volume graphic novels are 20% off forever. Comic Book Jones has been nominated for the Will Eisner Spirit of Comics Retailer Award each of the last 3 years. If you live in New York City and like buying digital comics, go screw yourself. But if you live somewhere else in the world, like California or Colorado or Calcutta, and you want to buy digital comics, just head to comicbookjones.com and click on the Digital Store tab. There you'll find links to Comixology and the DC Digital Store, and you can buy your comics and help us out at the same time. You can follow us on Twitter at comicbookjones. Like us on facebook.com/comicbookjones. If you have any questions or topics you would like us to discuss,
Run up to your grandmother, kick her in the face, and say, "Mommy!"
the show email is cbjpodcast@gmail.com. cbjpodcast@gmail.com. If we read your email on the show, you'll get a coupon for 25% off your next CBJ purchase. The podcast blog is cbjpodcast.blogspot.com. The show's Tumblr page is wcbjradio.tumblr.com. The show's YouTube channel is youtube.com/WCBJradio. Babyface, what events do we have coming up?
Derek Pinto's fucking Twitter page is...
Fucking jerk off!
Okay, so tomorrow is Diamond 3 Tailgate.
What?
By the time you listen to this, it will be Friday, so you would have missed it. Or if you came for it, hope you guys had fun.
It was awesome.
It was a rip-roaring good time.
This Saturday, though.
Everything was 100% off.
You missed it. Everything was 60% off, bitches.
Sucker, why do you have to make things so high on the discount?
I gave out free hand jobs to men and women.
It's true. Saturday.
Everyone got free dental. Sorry.
It's okay. Saturday, May 4th is Free Comic Book Day. If you don't know what that is,
That means tomorrow to you.
yes! Okay. Every publisher puts out a free comic. We'll have them all behind the counter. Choose 5. Have fun. And we'll be joined by Evan Dorkin, who, if you don't know, creator of Milk and Cheese.
Evan Dorkin.
Creator of Beast of Burden. Tons of other stuff. Dork. We'll have Michael Sarro and John Broglia here for Unmasked. John's also done God Complex.
And Zombie Sama.
And he's in the new Fubar, which came out today. The third
New
anthology.
Fubar, Zombie Sama. He's also done
Atomic Robo.
Atomic Robo.
Yes. And then speaking of Fubar, Steve Becker from Fubar will be joining us.
One
as
of
well.
the co-creators, Capo de Tutti Capos.
So there will be a free comic book of Fubar, and like I said, the 3rd volume came out today, so check it out. It's huge, and it's only $16.99. Other upcoming events, right now no dates, but we'll definitely have tailgates for Star Trek, Wolverine, Kick-Ass 2, what else am I missing?
Man of
Man
Steel.
of Steel, yeah, so
How do you
look out
forget
for
Man
those.
of Steel?
Because it's a Superman
You
film.
got Star
Recently
Trek. I'm
they made-
happy.
Did you see the
You got Star
trailer? It looks
Trek.
fucking awesome.
It does look fucking awesome.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Not just awesome,
And
fucking
hey,
awesome.
maybe we'll throw it in for like R.I.P.D. or something, we'll see.
Yeah, you have no say.
That's why I said maybe, I didn't say yeah we're going to do it.
Then we have our
The
weekly
Allure.
gaming. We have Friday Night Magic.
I've got news for you. I
Yeah.
have no say either.
I know. and I like to kid myself that I have say.
Hey, Tiger, want to see this movie? Fuck no. Okay, no
Hey,
time.
Tiger, we're gonna do an event? The hand of God says no.
Yeah.
But we also do our F&M every Friday Night Magic, and then War Machine Sundays. Come hang out. We got a good, I want to say half dozen people show up every week, a little bit more. set up some tables, play for a couple hours, watch Babyface look confused because he doesn't know what's happening.
You get to see John just take a tape measure and just start measuring things for what seems like no reason.
And then when he's bored during the game because your turn is taking too long, we'll slowly poke you across the table with the tape measure.
I like the landscapes because like, oh, okay, cool. I can actually see things going on. But I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
good times.
Dice and stuff.
Let's not forget our picks for next week.
Oh well, Ed, what are you looking for?
Demon Knights number 20. Demon Knights has been an amazing series.
I agree, 1000%. Demon Knights is incredible. Wonderful standalone. Don't worry about the rest of the fucking DCU. Just have a good time reading it.
The demon in the Middle Ages. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the first issue of X. The Zero was ridiculous, and it was stuff from DHB. And if you're into just brutal, if you like Punisher Max and just the really like ultra violent crime or like vigilante taking care of like crime syndicate deals, grab X. Dustin New Guy does a ridiculous job showing how disgusting this world is, and Swarensky's always a good writer.
And the new previews had a couple of new superhero books from Dark Horse.
Dark Horse is relaunching their line slowly.
Captain Midnight.
Captain Midnight's getting its own series again. There should be another Black Beetle on the way. After this X is done, there'll be another one. Victories is a new member of that line.
They're dropping the ball on Ghost though.
Yeah,
Ghost is really good.
Yeah, Ghost has that one series.
Fucking issue, man.
Kelly Sue's busy. I read an interview with her. She's working on a bunch of Captain Marvel stuff.
Yeah, right.
Marvel has her. They're really trying to pump up Carol. They're trying to pump up Carol to like a really high degree now. Well, slowly, which what they've said they've been doing since the issue.
They're gonna have the Avengers assemble.
It just sucks that like Dark Horse has to suffer.
Well, the side companies have to suffer.
Yeah.
All the Hickman stuff that we barely see sometimes because he's
the
writing.
Secret.
Yeah, the Secret. Secret was 2 really awesome issues, and then Marvel happened. Like, literally. Babyface.
My pick for next week is Astonishing X-Men number 62. I'm not actually up to date on Astonishing X-Men, but I'm looking forward to this arc because it deals with Iceman. It's like after Extermination, there was some change with him.
I gotta say, I'm actually surprised that you didn't choose Green Lantern 20 since that
doesn't actually come out next week.
Oh, it was delayed again.
I'm sorry. That's why I crossed it off the list. I was like,
Tiger's pick is Big Nate Genius Mode trade paperback. We don't know what it is.
But he's gonna
love it. Big Nate in Genius Mode. I don't think you need to know much more.
Yeah, I think you're right.
When I read that the first time, I kind of just thought this wrote itself. Good job, man.
I'm going to my pick, and this was actually we were going to pick it as a joke pick for Tiger, but I know we're getting it in, and I really want to read it. It's actually let me get the title right. It's Mother Teresa, Saint of the Slums.
Wow.
I'm dead serious.
I've seen some of the preview art for that. It actually looks really cool.
I'm a big fan of reading about the lives of Catholic saints. Like I find it really interesting. I love that Kenny's laughing. The Jew.
Yeah, no.
Oh, you're serious?
I'm dead serious. I'm super serious, and her life is something that I've always wanted to kind of like get into a little bit more, and the fact that there's a graphic novel coming out makes it that much easier for me. So I'm actually looking forward to it. I can't recommend it because I haven't read it, but hey, all you Catholics out there,
all of you who own the John Paul II comic.
Hey.
He is the next in the line.
Yeah. All you JP2 fans.
Is that part of the Marvel Power series?
No, that was a Marvel comic when he was. When he originally was brought in, or no?
Huh?
When did that Marvel book come out?
That came out shortly after
I
think it was like 1980, 81.
Yeah.
And I remember I actually, me, my brother, and my cousin, we picked up like 5 copies apiece. And then when he passed away, we actually we cashed in on him here at Comic Book Joe.
Yep.
Sorry there, JP too.
That's on the list of things I wish we could have constant stock of, just to have in the bins, like Archie meets the Punisher.
Hey, I'm hanging on to a Yogi Berra autographed card. As soon as he kicks the bucket, that's going on eBay.
Selling it. Nobody cares.
You should get that authenticated. I'm not even trying to be a dick. Like,
really?
Yeah.
Do you know that it was?
No, I know it came out of a pack.
Oh, okay. No, you're fine then.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Yeah.
It came out of a pack. You're good.
It came out of a Topps pack, so that's.
Try
to scare me like
I want to cover your fucking bases. I'm sorry, I'm trying to be nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to get personal with you for a moment. There's a lot of things you hear us say here on the podcast, and maybe some offended. Maybe some of you giggle along with us. And, quite frankly, I've had about 4 beers. Feeling my cups right now. I just wanted to talk to you. I wanted to talk to you, the listener who's alone. Who's maybe, I don't know.
So wait, hang on. This is
What
like.
are you doing, Ed?
I'm
What
sorry.
are you fucking doing?
You're talking to me in
What
like
are
3
you
weeks.
fucking doing, Ed? No, nobody's talking to you. You're not alone. You're filled with love from all of us. But I just wanted to tell you that, hey man, this is Sacco. I'm here. Ladies and gentlemen, good night. The WCBJ signing off.
You're going to believe WCBJ signing off.
No,
Thanks, Rob.
I get the last word. I get the
No
last
problem.
word tonight.
All right.
Go for it.
And the last word is this.
Cut.
Waffles and.